Hey, welcome back to my channel. Check it out. Look, today, you guys already seen the thumbnail. You done read that title. So listen, I'm gonna show you guys how easy it is to make a shrimp and sausage rice skillet, right? And look, I'm gonna cut right into it. You know, these are so easy. I'm gonna give you guys some gems when I'm doing it. So just come on in right now. We just go over the ingredients. You know, right here, look, we got rice, we got green onions, we got smoked sausage, butter, broth, shrimp. And then I want you guys to look at the size of the shrimp. Nice size shrimp. You can do whatever size you like, and these still got the handle on them. I'm gonna leave the handle on. Normally when I cook, I take these off, right? But I just like the way it is. You know, this turns like a different color than the flesh. It just makes the dish look, super pretty, right? Over here we got garlic. Then we got some bell peppers, right? You can do whatever colors you would like. I don't have any green, so I didn't use no green, right? But this is gonna be right here. It's gonna be the real level up. This is my A seasoning, right? This go great on shrimp, all your fish, poultry, things like that. Hey, so with that being said, let's get it. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is we want to go ahead and start with our butter, right? I'm gonna go ahead and let this melt. Once this is, all the way down, then I'm gonna go ahead and put my shrimp in, right? So while we waiting for that to melt, you know what I mean? I'm gonna go ahead and add my seasoning to it like this. Just work it in just a little bit. Don't forget, shrimp is really, really, really absorbent, right? That flesh, it takes on the profile of this nicely. We're gonna add some more once we start cooking it too, but I want you guys just to take a look at this right here. Look at that. I'm gonna go ahead and just add this here. And what I wanna do is make sure all of my shrimp has full contact with, with the surface of the skillet. One thing I like about these skillets, listen, the heat disbursement. And as they cook, if you pay attention to the shrimp, you see how open this one is right here? As it starts to cook, it'll start closing up, right? So we'll let these go like this, and then next time I'll be flipping them over. Only takes about, I'm gonna say these are kind of like a little bit on the large side, so I wanna go about 1.5 minutes, and then I'll flip them over. All right, so when they're ready, you just want to go ahead and just take them out. I use a paper towel on a plate. I'm using a paper plate, like I tell everybody. I'm the one here in this kitchen, so anytime I can reduce my dishes, I do. You don't want to overcook them, you know what I mean? So about 3 minutes, 4 minutes max. That should cover both sides, and you'll come up with something like this. Yes, sir. Okay, so now you want to add your other piece of butter. That's 2 tablespoons. What you see down here, that's the seasoning that was down there. You know what I mean? I went ahead and adjusted my fire, so it'd be a little lower. You know what I mean? Right? Don't worry, that's where all our flavor is. So we're gonna let that work. And guess what, folks? We finna come with these veggies. We got our butter in here. We got a little fine on here. We're gonna let some of the bell peppers, right? I like for them to be soft and to have a little bit of a texture with them. Now, I wanna tell you guys this. Think about if we were doing a fried, fried rice, right? Yeah, skillet, fried rice, they're really about the same, except for the fact that we doing our rice the way I'm gonna do it like this, right? But you can go to your refrigerator, say you got leftover chicken, you got leftover steak, any of that, all of that can go in here. You can brown chicken, you can do whatever you wanna do, clear out your refrigerator, you know what I mean? And these are budget friendly meals, you know what I mean? So if you on a budget, you know what I mean? Or you looking to feed a lot of people, you wanna just double the recipe. This recipe right here is good for about 5 people. You know what I mean? You can get 5 hearty, bowls out of this. So once I got this going, you guys see the way it is right now. Like I said, I don't want to reduce it where it's like super soft. I want to still keep some of the colors because it look pretty. Okay, so look what I'm doing. I'm cutting my slices down and cutting those into quarters, right? Reason I'm doing that, because I'm finna add this to it right now and let some of the flavor from the sausage, marinate in there, and then I'm gonna go ahead and come with my garlic. But look at my ingredients, folks. This is stuff that you guys probably already have or should have inside of your refrigerator right now. Keep sausage, you wanna keep garlic, always keep bell peppers, all colors, you know what I mean? Green onion. If you don't have my seasoning, let's go out and grab it. I promise you, look at the comments on it. When they buy it, people come back and tell you how good it is. It's a great blend. You know, if not, you look down in the description box below. I'll have everything in there for you guys to use, you know, for what you have at the house. Right, so we'll add this. Then we'll just work this around. Let that heat up. So a lot of times when we use green onions, right, we always use this in, you know what I mean, for like the garnish and the flavor too. But there's nothing wrong with using this. Look, I'm gonna add this right now because I want to add a little bit of flavor from the onion, right? Just a little bit like this. What we're doing is building layers, folks. Now that we have it, we getting close now. Like I said, I don't want to cook the veggies all the way down. I can see some of the grease and everything coming off of the smoked sauces. That's fine. Now check this out. We're finna come right over the top, dust this, like that. All right. This is the part to put a smile on my face. And before I mix it, right, I want you guys to pay attention right there. Look at that right there. Oh yeah. If you don't have one of these, folks, get yourself one. Now you give it a mix. I'm loving this. Right? We don't want to burn our garlic, right? So you notice I put it on top. Now we just move this around like this. I got my heat just right, folks. It make me almost want to pat myself on the back. You know, a lot of times we have the heat too high, stuff like that. But you see this? This is what you want, right? Now I'm getting ready to come with my rice, right? Because we're gonna like give it a little toast and we're gonna let some of them flavors get in there the same way. So take a look. You'll see it's all starting to come together. You'll see the flavor because you can see it's white, right? After I get through mixing all of this together, you know what I mean? We're gonna let some of that rice get in contact with this cast iron. You know what I mean? Just toast up just a little bit. And you guys tell me what you think. Okay, so look, I usually toast, I'm gonna say for about 2 minutes maybe. And then after that, you know what I mean? You can see there's no more white, so everything has been absorbed, right? Now you wanna come with your broth. And if you look at that color, you know what that means. That means that's a whole lot of flavor. Now I'm gonna go ahead and turn my fire up because I want to bring it up to a boil. Once I get it up to a boil, then I'm gonna reduce down to a simmer, and then I'm gonna add a lid on. If you guys don't have a lid for the, you know, whatever pan you're using, just get yourself some aluminum foil, just lay it over the top of it. You see it starting to boil. I like to run my spatula, or even if I got a square edge wooden spoon, down at the bottom because we want to make sure nothing stick. But I got to tell you this too, I'm using my cast iron. This is my favorite one. This is my baby right here. It's seasoned well, right? So I'm gonna reduce this down to a simmer. Now that I have it simmering, that's what we want. We're gonna cook this for about 20 minutes. Okay, so look, after 20 minutes, I did look at it after about 10 minutes and I then ran my spatula across the bottom of it to make sure nothing was sticking, right? So sit that over that way. You know what I mean? I could just take this, look at this. You wanna take the top off. You know, you wanna let it air out, you know, stuff like that, so it'll dry out a little bit, so it's not so soft and like gummy like. But this right here, look at that. See that steam coming over there? But guess what, folks? You remember these? Aha, we finna reintroduce these back into the skillet. Right? Now we just go across and look, the heat is gonna warm these back up, right? And they're gonna be fire. Talk to me down in the comment section below. What else would you add to this or add to yours that just make it over the top? Okay, folks, so look, come on in here. You guys get to look at it again. You know what I mean? This is fire. You know what? I'm really, really big on that presentation, folks. Listen, if it look good, that just make it even taste even better, right? This right here is something you would order like at the restaurant. It'll come out. It look great. It tastes great. And don't forget, the full ingredient list will be down in the description box below with all of the links, right? So with that being said, I'm finna go ahead and get me some. I didn't need to like sneak up on this or have me anything. I already know what this is about right here. So let me take some of these because I see some sauces up here too. Just to make sure I get enough, right? So I'll just hit y'all with this. Cheers. Remember, we left the handle on. This is fire. Now hold on. Okay. Hey, I always say it like in probably like about every 4 or 5 videos, I got the best job in the world. I get to create, make, and most of all, I get to taste, right? So let's talk about the flavor profile. This right here, for those of you guys that got it, listen, I want to say thank you to everybody that does have it. You guys have been doing, I just want to say thank you. You know what, it's been moving, you know what I mean? But there's so many other people that don't have it. Listen, there's a lot of good seasonings out there. This is just another one. I love this profile, right? Now, you can change this profile on this right here. We could have put Creole Kit and then put Creole in front of it. Then it would have been a Creole sausage. No, it would have been a Creole shrimp and sausage rice skillet, right? You can make it a Cajun if you wanted to have a little bit more of that bite to it. You know what I mean? You guys do whatever you think about in your mind and just put it in here. I just gave you guys the base, but this right here, I promise you, even if you got kids, this is very, very kid friendly, nice friendly profile on it. And I want you guys to try it. Let me know what you think. When you come back, hit me down in the comment section below and let's get active with them comments, right? So listen, if you're new to my channel, let me take this time to say, hey, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, smash that subscribe button and tell everybody out there, listen, there's a channel out here that's simplifying these recipes and taking the mystery out of cooking. And with that being said, folks, I'm finna get me a real bowl. I'm finna get a fork or a spoon and I'm finna throw down. With that, I'm out.